mess in your car. And you can hear the bird chirp away in the cage. They sound happy now. I put fresh water and fresh seed in the cage for them not long ago. So that might be why they're so happy now and chirping. We got an abundant supply of seed and fresh water. What I like to do, I add chloride silver to the water. So, got some housekeeping figures going into the washing machine. And load it up. Dishwasher. This one, I ran too short of program, so it looks like it's not completely clean. So we leave this in for a second. This, I need to get steel wool bristles for it to clean. Maybe I didn't hold you quite as often as I should have. And I guess I never told you, girl, I'm so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm so sorry I was mine, but you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Yeah. Stop already. You had these conscious absences. Sometimes I get notification, a heads up display. Stop already, and it gives me the ability to sing like a superstar for like 30 seconds, and it has to charge up a little bit more. So, gotta strike my line is hard. So, where were we? Loading up, eastbound down, load it up and track it. Oh, we gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Go, bandit one. Pull on the pedal. Never mind. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mama, take me home. I hear the birds in the morning as they call me. These guys are professional singers. They're born singers. They have talent. See, they don't train it. They come out the womb singing. Which one is B1? That's B. That's B1 up there, and B2 is down there. How I can distinguish them, tell them apart, is B1 is larger, B2 is slightly smaller. And interesting enough, the maturation is like a supermarket banana, where it's like the older and bigger it gets, the less green there is on it, and more yellow. So B2 is down there, the lowest bird. He's smaller and he has more green on his chest. And B1 is larger and has less green on his chest. So it took a while for me to tell them apart when I got them. It's like twins. I couldn't tell them apart. And I was like, I need to find a way, some distinguishing feature, like the bird called them a birthmark or something like this. And eventually I figured it out. So Yeah, B1 is a little bit larger and he's got less green on him. So before I could tell them apart, I didn't name them because it'd be pointless. Once I figure out a way to tell them apart, I give them names. And obviously it's like fitting names from the bananas in pajamas, which I played with you when I was a child. There's two bananas, the yellow, they stay close to each other. Okay, so it's like it's kind of like an obvious choice for names. Bananer i pyjamas, de stojar och står på, för de vill så gärna kramas. Okay. So, up until this point, it's been a wholesome content, okay? You could have watched this stream up until this point with your family, okay? And you know, things. Now don't get comfortable, okay? We'll be screaming the N-word at the top of our lungs or something like this sooner or later. These things like this happen, okay? So don't expect. This is not a comfort zone, it's not a safe space. Wash machine. The washing. This is a knife that was part of a cooking set which I received as a Christmas gift. It's good. It's got a full tang. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It has been a room for medical stuff. This is, you don't want big chunks of things in the washing machine. I'd use these gentle, allergy-friendly dishwashing tablets. And they're not as effective as like the intense, super strong chemical stuff like that. They're not as good. So it's similar, it's like the low toxic lifestyle, where part of my health fitness protocol that I teach to people is a detox your life. So another thing you can do is switch the dishwasher type so that's toxic. Now with the more kind of light the dishwasher tablets are allergy friendly, they are not as effective as the like intense, super effective ones at cleaning things. So you might have to run a longer program or like a double sometimes where you try like a normal length program and you have to run it again. Similar to my natural drink set rehydration drink recipe, what is superior to commercial rehydration drinks. I've taught that before, my natural drink set rehydration drink recipe. And it's superior. In what way? It's less toxic. So it doesn't have sugar in there, chemical sweeteners, dyes, colorants, and things like this. But it's not as effective at hydrating you as like power delivery. So this amount of liquid, how much liquid are you absorbing? Efficiency. Like how much are you hydrated from this amount of liquid you're drinking? The commercial rehydration drinks might be superior in that metric. So like how much liquid you're soaking up by drinking this. Now, with the natural due to self-rehydration drink, it's superior in that it's less toxic. Depends on what you're available. Da, 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 da. And what I use to wash my hands, hand wash pots and pans, countertop clean, and wash my floors is natural Aleppo soap. Natural Aleppo soap. It just works, okay? It cleans the soap. Okay. Yeah, I'm loading up the washing machine. What I use as a rinsing liquid is 12% vinegar. So they have like rinse compartments. They have one in this washing machine, electric. There's one little box that you open and you put the dishwashing pad in there, or people use powder. And then there's another one that's like a tank you pour in the liquid in there. And the liquid I use is vinegar, and it helps. So it helps to clean with the rinse cycle and wash off lime skin or whatever. And if there is some residual chemical on the soda for them, the vinegar helps to wash it off. Now this is a bottle wash. These I put in the washing machine too, and they were dishwasher safe, so they come out clean if you use it long enough for a program. So actually I'm gonna put some of those in there as well. Now I'm gonna rinse them off so there's no like chunks of food in there. All three of these actually I'm going in there. I got a record the other day. I got 31 viewers live right now. I got a record the other day. Thank God. Celebrate good times. Come on. I just called to say I love you. Okay, God. Okay, thank God. I got 30,000 views. Okay. I broke the record. I got 30,000 views on the live stream, okay, the other day. So first, I've been struggling, I understand. Okay, I've been grinding, I understand. I've been live for 6 hours. Like the base. For the last 4 years, I've been spending like 6 hours live a day on YouTube, grinding, I understand, daily, like uploading shorts on a near daily, ranges from near daily basis. I've been uploading shorts. I've been spending 3+ hours a day live, uploading shorts on a ranging from near daily to daily basis, uploading videos daily after day after day after day for years, okay? And I've been getting very impressive views, okay? It's like 0 to 2 live views most of the time, which has been a source of constant frustration. Now, what I've been doing is meaningful. I'm a man of purpose and meaning, understand? So it's not just about like instant gratification. So it's like it's meaningful for me to produce content and do what I'm doing in my videos. And if I get 0 viewers and comments, I'm still doing it because it's meaningful no matter what. Now still, it's very true that you feel like your hard work is kind of obviously paying off. So it's like, yeah, I am reaching people with my videos, okay? Alright. So based on it's like it's meaningful for me to make the videos even if I get 2 viewers, okay? Now, it feels better and more rewarding. It's like, yeah, my hard work, time spent, resources, effort, it's like I'm reaching some people with my videos, okay? So for years I wasn't really getting a lot of views until suddenly, like what, 2 weeks ago, I would say I noticed a difference. Around 2 weeks ago, 3 maybe, let's say around a month, okay? And I started getting quite a lot of views all of a sudden. From like views where it's like I get 16 live views, sometimes 30, 40, sometimes 100, and eventually I get to like the first that really stood out, like wow, a lot of views. I got surprised. This is the same type of content I've been doing. Like, I go live, I end up ranting about things I'm upset about, training, cooking, whatever I'm doing, okay? And then after I finished the stream, what's that, like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe around 2 weeks, like 7,000 views. Meaning when I end this stream, it's like as you end it, it shows you like a wrap up, okay, metrics. Like this stream, okay, as soon as you end it, it shows like you had total amount of views. You had 3,000 people tuning in, or 300, whatever. 300 people tuning in. Watch hours, this and that. Total peak viewers, okay, which means at most you had these many people watching live at the same time, which would be, now I already know it's gonna be at least 32, okay, when I end it. So basically I had a record where I ended the live stream kind of like this, I'm live and doing whatever I'm doing. And I ended it 7,500 views. So as soon as I ended, I had 7,500 views. And then I privatized it because it was a little bit, I privatized all the streams. And I've done bulk edits where I privatize all kinds of stuff. And then I go through, I've been there recently, yesterday in bed I did, well, yesterday night I privatized, done bulk edits, privatized everything, okay? And then I go like, let's put this back up, let's put that back up. What else? Oh, I got some more training streams, training. Oh, this one, let's add, let's republish this old training stream I had. What about this short singing? Okay, let's add that. So I started doing that. Okay. Now here's the point. There wasn't just a fluke, okay, where I got lucky and got 7,500 views, because after that, what was it, 2-3 days ago, I got 30,000 views on the live stream. Those are celebrity numbers. This is like Michael Bisping's podcast. He goes live. He's a celebrity out there, and he gets like, if I tune in, sometimes he's got like close to 1,000 people tuning in live. Okay, so and when he ends it, maybe it's like 12,000 or something like this at times. So it's like, that's real good numbers, I understand. It's like, okay, it's like 30,000 views on a stream like this. Just me being live on the internet, no high production. See, it's not trying hard. It's not like lights, camera, action, high production. I got a script, I got a halo light, I got an HD 4K cam, I got an external microphone and a light truck on the background, okay? And it's like, I've trained this is how I do videos to be more appealing to people. So like, no, this I go live and myself on camera, okay? So 30,000 views as soon as I ended it. So that's good. Okay, thank God for that. God has helped it to prosper. So, and in the game, it's like more views, better. Okay, I don't care too much about how people respond to the content. Like now, people that are hating on it piss me off sometimes because it's morbid, sick people. But it's like the main thing is getting views equals success on myself. Like I get views, that's success. Okay, that's success. Speak to Michael Bisping. I was watching his stream yesterday, and they were talking about eye implants and things like this. So Michael Bisping, for those who don't know, he has only one eye. Okay. And I made a joke. I wrote, Michael Bisping, if he gets drunk, it restores his vision to normal due to double vision effect. You know, we heard about people get so drunk they see double. Okay, so if you see single normally, if you get drunk enough, it's like you see double. So it's like you understand? It's like you see like twice as much of one eye. You're seeing double one eye, which like double one eye vision is what? 2 eye vision. Okay, so that's a hack. Okay, that's my medical advice to Michael Bisping only. Okay. So like really, it's like don't be trying to get to surgery or something like this. It's just become an alcoholic and help you to see right. Okay. It'll also help your judgment to make quality decisions, about your content. So basically, just start getting drunk and stay drunk. That's the path to success. Understand? Okay. Especially if you're gonna fight each other. Okay. So yeah. With my help, understand. He seemed pretty good out of his one eye, but with my help, it's like he could be the best. Understand? So I can get him to see twice as good out of one eye, so it'll be possibly 4 times. He'll see as good as like a spider or a fly or something like this. Okay, or he'll be able to see things now, like behind him. Understand? He can catch it like this. You see it like the spider sense level vision. That's where I get him. So anyway, do I have to do a disclaimer with that goofy, not really good joke there about stop drinking? People have. I know it's specifically Michael Bisping. Okay, he's an adult. I don't have it. That's a joke. It's not a medical. Don't drink alcohol if you've got eye problems, people. Okay, do I really like streaming with you to really cramp my style? Okay, okay. I've had to overcome this. I've had self-awareness where being on YouTube, especially during certain times periods, it resulted spending a lot of time habits per character. So we spend a lot of time uh, being timid and tentative and cautious, many hours a day. Now that starts changing, you understand? See, so I've had self-awareness of this, where it's like, especially during the COVID, where I'm a radical person. There's like something about health fitness I'm passionate about it, and I'm not somebody who's scared to have like a radical opinion that differs from the mainstream. Okay, I'm not gonna get into details, but it's like during the COVID, okay, I got videos pulled, and it's like a lot of things where it's like I got a videos pulled, okay, on YouTube. So it led to like when I start talking about health fitness, and it's like not just like here's what I think, understand, which my natural like passionate, not afraid to say what I think, and I'm right and certain about things, okay. But it's like if you're in a like if I say what it's like I say I must self understand authentic self, which like something comes to mind. Oh, I saw a news story about people getting sick right now. Here's the thing, understand? It's naturally how I would, okay. But it's like, I know that if I've done that before to speak my mind, I get videos pulled. So it's like, how can I kind of couch this like a proverbial minefield? It's like, in my personal belief and opinion, normally it'd be like, here's how it is. It's like, I'm not a doctor, but in my personal belief and opinion, I think that possibly it could be like this. Now, talk to a doctor first and don't take my advice. Do you understand? Where it's like it's been conducive to kind of my style being cramped, okay? Streaming on YouTube be the cramped my style, okay? Now, emboldened by this recent success, okay, of getting a lot of views, okay? That's not related, but basically uh, I've been boundary testing a little bit with YouTube, and it's like, okay, I figured out how I can kind of not be as timid in my delivery, while still not getting strikes, okay? Which is basically avoid talking about certain things. See, so it's like there's certain things it's like I don't talk about on YouTube. If I want to talk about, talk another way, or I put in the effort to be like a lawyer on YouTube, where it's like, here's what I think. Now you have to like talk about it. Okay. Now in general, YouTube is not really like the last bastion of freedom of speech. Okay. Okay. You have some other channels like Rumble. Okay. There are more to that. Now here's the thing. If you wanna, if you're a radical person and you have like different beliefs that differ from the mainstream, health, fitness, things like this, you have ideologies that okay. On Rumble you can you're safer there. You're less likely to get the videos pulled on Rumble. Okay. There's some things that you would get a strike on YouTube that you wouldn't get a strike on Rumble. Now, it's easier to reach people. You get more views. So it depends on what you value there. You can reach more people on YouTube than on Rumble. Now, for me, being a censored truther, conspiracy realist, paradoxically, I would get more views going live on Rumble than on YouTube for a lot of time until recently, where it was the change. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like we haven't updated the shadow banning algorithm yet. So right now, Mike is getting as many views as he would have been getting all this time streaming. But it's like we haven't updated service yet to add mics out to the shadow ban algorithm yet. So here I go back to from 30,000 view streams and 307.5K to like 0 to 4 views when I go live. I won't be surprised, okay? Mark my words. If that would happen, I said I wouldn't be surprised. So we'll see how this pans out. So this is my vitamin C water with B complex in it. So what are we doing here now? Continue loading up the washing machine is what we're doing. It's easy to get hypnotized by this screen, okay? Like to get transfixed. I've noticed that. It's almost like a TV in the room. Here's another analysis. I don't have a TV at home, but if I visit people, I go for coffee or something. Not as the average normal person. They have a TV in their home and they keep it on a lot of time. And I've noticed, both in myself and other people, that if the TV is on, it's like a magnet of human attention. See, where it's like if the TV is on, for every reason you end up having your attention drawn to it, and then once it's on, it's like you get locked in. It's very easy to like get transfixed and just get caught up in it. So they will talk about like biology, where it's like the flicker rate, the coloring, the stimulant, whatever the thing is physically, it has the effect of like attract your attention and getting you locked into it. Okay. And I've noticed that walking through the TV, some people are sitting there that kind of like they're hypnotized. And same with me. So I go into the room, it's like I end up noticing I'm doing something, so I end up like look at the TV and I have to like break it off, I understand. Same with when I'm streaming, I'm doing stuff, and so I end up looking at the camera and I end up, what was I doing? So yeah. Anyway, it's the point. This is skill to live streaming, okay? Mike Sai is still a lady killer and a live streamer, an IRL streamer, understand? So, what we're doing now, I think that's it. I'm checking to see if there's something else. I don't like it when I start a washing machine and then it's like I go to the living room. Oh, I had a plate here that I forgot to put in there. So I have to wait 90 minutes for hand washing. So here we go. This should be okay. Yeah. God has helped me to break records, view records, and also a punching power machine record. Where out of all the men that punched the machine, I was the hardest puncher of them all. So God has helped me break records, view records, personal records, 30,000 views on live stream. I credit God with that. Without God, I wouldn't have that. So, meaning either God actually making it happen or passively allowing it to. So here's the point, meaning not making sure I don't. So, another record I've had, I broke the record of a punching power measuring machine. I'd like to mention that, not only for my ego's sake, but for the glorification of God, okay? So by, I have run through a leap, he making my hands like hands free. God made my arms so strong that I broke the record of a punching power machine as a young man. And what did I do right before I broke the record? I prayed to God I would break the record, see? So, yeah, I did that, I understand. I have witnesses to it, my mother, my two brothers, and my ex-girlfriend. And out of all the people that tried this machine, I punched the hardest of them all. Meaning, this guy did these guys that are bigger, guys that train boxing, guys that train martial arts. If you have like a punch power machine at a shopping mall, kind of like, what's it called? Entertainment center, where they have like bowling halls, food courts, movies, theaters, a shopping mall. And you have like air hockey tables and things like this. And there's a lot of people going in through the doors. Okay. You're gonna have had several hundreds, if not more likely thousands of men try that machine. Then out of that 3,000 people, you're gonna have several people that are big, strong, bodybuilders, people that are like training boxing, somebody training Muay Thai, some can karate, and those type of people are more likely to try the machine too. It's the human psychology statistic. Okay. Like a place like this is a lot of people go here, there's a lot of people in and out. Okay. And you understand human psychology, like somebody's like there's a guy from France that go to watch movies together and drink or something like this. If somebody's like, oh, Bob trains boxing, let you try the machine, understand? So the more likely somebody's like a tough guy is like known to be strong or into being strong or training martial arts, more like to try the machine. So out of all these people, I was the hardest puncher of them all, understand? So I punched about my weight, understand? It's not about the size of the punch in the man, but the size of the man in the punch, understand? Okay. So how do you like that, Joe? So that's the point. I punch about my weight, understand? I think I can punch like a heavyweight in the UFC, or at least that punch might be a real with that. Okay. I punch about my weight. I got videos too for punches. Okay. So that's God-given power. That's God-given ability. And I don't know, if God wants to do it again, I can do it again. We'll see how it turns out. I got good punching power, thank God. We're gonna get vinegar now. So the last step here, in here there's gonna be vinegar, 12% vinegar. Dramatic zoom. I do omelette fasting. You keep watching my streams. If this is the first time you watch, some facts about me. I eat only 1 time a day. That's called omelette fasting, which an acronym that stands for 1 meal a day. When do I have my 1 meal a day? Towards the end of the day. And I didn't eat yet, so later on I'll start doing the meal prep for my omelette fast baking meal. I run this on 90 minutes. I have another common activity in the backlog. I'm gonna empty the washing machine. The washing machine, okay, of clothes, fabric, and start a new one. I got a shipment today, team order, and I have some gloves and stuff in there. I also have from a recent order unopened a baseball hat. So I like to wash things before wearing them because they can be like factory chemicals in there. You have to wash it out before you wear it, which is a good advice for those of you where your mom didn't tell you. It's like if you buy new clothes, wash them before you the first use of them, because they say it can be like it still has some chemical dyes or kind of residual factory chemicals. Who knows? Maybe it's kind of they douse it in chlorine to disinfect it. Who knows? Okay, it can have chemicals in there, so you want to rinse it out before you wear it. So that's coming up. Would I put there? Now the stream is gonna turn to about the live cake cam for about somewhere between 3 and 7 minutes. There you go. They're having this is a live a cappella singing performance. Notice how the birds do the same type of thing that I do. It's live a cappella singing performances. There's no music, no instruments, but they do have a bell in there that they ring sometimes. It's like this a cappella solo needs some more cowbell, and one of them goes and rings, you understand? I hear that sometimes. I'm in the kitchen, though I'm in the living room streaming at my computer. It's like they're chirping and it's like ding, and they have a little bell there. So I guess they got. Okay. So it's most a cappella, and sometimes, rarely, there's an instrument that comes into play. sometimes if they're quiet, I can get them to start chirping, like I just did, by emulating their noises. If I start chirping or even singing, like normal human singing, now my singing is far from normal, but you get what I'm saying. Either if I start making chirp noises or I start singing, that will trigger them to start singing. So if they get quiet, I start making noise, sound, I start singing or chirping. Sometimes that can get them to start singing. A few times, these are new birds. If I'd be leaving for a few hours in the supermarket, I was concerned they'd get lonely. I would experiment, I would put on a YouTube video and find a YouTube video like Budgie singing and play it. And they would act as if there's other bodies in the room. Here's another thing that I got recently. I checked Temu and they didn't have it. So I bought on Amazon. This is an ultrasonic nebulizer, which is part of my recommended at home. It's part of my coaching, preparedness. Things that I recommend people to have at home. Single people, families. Get an ultrasonic nebulizer. Now you already know the other things. Vitamin C. Okay, get a significant amount, meaning a non-significant amount. A substantial amount of vitamin C. Buy a kilo or a pound of vitamin C powder, have it at home. And you would already have ordered that if you watched my recent video, the Pro Health Pro Testosterone Protocol. But that's always good to have at home, vitamin C powder. What else? Medical tape. Okay, that's another recommended item to have at home. And alcohol wipes. Doesn't have to be this brand that I bought. I bought them on Temu too. Okay, these come from Sweden. I think I bought them Apple Tea or Amazon possibly. But these are Leukoplast. Okay, same brand as medical tape that I have a lot of time. So things are good to have at home. Recommended by my SAHA. Medical tape, an ultrasonic nebulizer, alcohol wipes, 3% hydrogen peroxide, a bottle of 3% hydrogen peroxide, a liter or 2 half-liter bottles can even be better. Keep it fresh. You can buy 2 half-liter bottles, have one in the fridge, both in the fridge, and then if you use it, you have one that's unopened so it stays fresh in the fridge. So things I recommend people have at home: 3% hydrogen peroxide, Cadisol wipes, and this got stuck in my brain because when I started buying these, it was Cadisol wipes I was buying all the time. So basically, the part is like alcohol wipes, it's like Cadisol wipes. It's like found into my brain as Cadisol wipes, but these are Leukoplast. Doesn't matter what brand, but alcohol wipes, okay. An ultrasonic nebulizer, vitamin C powder, 3% hydrogen peroxide, colloidal silver, a bottle of colloidal silver. 15, 20, 50 ppm. So those are some things I recommend people at home. And this is an ultrasonic nebulizer. I saw a video shown like I'm extremely valuable to people. People don't understand. I made a video. It's kind of like synchronistic almost. It was like I made a stream. I was talking about here are some things, a list of things I have had and I have overcome, like mental, physical health issues. Okay. Like one thing, I used to suffer from panic attacks for many years when I was younger. And I cured myself of that without big pharma drugs, without talk therapy. It's just I fixed myself. I had a serious like panic attacks, a lot of anxiety. I've had depression before, cured myself of that. So some things I've had and have overcome: depression, panic attacks, multi-year, meaning for many, it's not like I had a month or I had a panic attack, but it's like for many years I would suffer from being plagued by panic attacks, high anxiety, stress. And depression, I had that, used to be depressed. So I overcome that. I've had and cured myself of depression, panic attacks. What else? Phobias, multiple phobias. I've had phobias before and have overcome. That is another thing I've had and have overcome. All phobias I've had, I have overcome myself. Meaning, I used to have that phobia of dogs, okay, border. I used to have claustrophobia. Then I've overcome these multiple phobias myself. Okay, without big pharma drugs and talk therapy. What are some physical outcomes I had overcome? Asthma attacks and allergies. See? So I'm a leading man, a valuable man that adds value to this world. Because I see Sean Ryan's podcast. There's a Green Beret, SEAL Team 6, whatever, some kind of a guy. He had all recently. And it's on his podcast since I clicked a few of his videos before. Now YouTube keeps recommending me if I don't think I'm subscribed to. So it's like, oh yeah, EDC has a fan attack. And it's like, here's a, what do you have in fact? A nasal inhaler because he's got allergies and an asthma inhaler. I used to have a nasal spray and an asthma inhaler for asthma and allergies, and I cured myself of that. So I don't use that. I used to get prescribed Nasonex, whatever, some kind of spray for allergies, and an asthma inhaler, vent-line inhaler, salbutamol discus. Start refilling my prescription because I cured myself, and I don't get asthma attacks or this debilitating allergy anymore because I cured myself. Because I'm a high competence man. And what makes me high value is people like that don't know what I know. They need me, see. There's people that have allergies, phobias, panic attacks, depression, anxiety, allergies, asthma, that I know how to fix these things, ranging from improve to cure, okay? And they still suffer from it because they haven't found me and learned from me how to improve it. So that's another thing that I've had and have cured asthma attacks. And it's not like a hypochondriac. I got diagnosed with asthma bronchitis and prescribed a vent-line inhaler and nasal sprays for my allergies, asthma bronchitis, and cured myself of that. So I don't refill the prescription. I don't collect my vent-line inhaler anymore. And at this point, it's been so long since I collected a asthma inhaler. Possibly, if I would try it, it's like it might have expired. It's like for a year you can collect one a month or something like this. But if you don't collect it and don't go and get refilled, it's like it's expired. So, yeah, that's another thing I know how to. Basically, I'm a health fitness expert. So people that want to be more beautiful, improve their athleticism, look, feel, perform better mentally, live longer, have more energy, prevent and improve or cure mental physical health problems. That's something they can learn from me. And these things you don't see in other places. Okay. So that's another thing I've had and have cured. Asthma attacks to the point I need to have vent-line inhaler, asthma inhaler, and allergies. I still have allergies, but it's not to the point where I need some spray or something like this. I've made my allergies be at least half as bad as they used to be. Okay. And I don't get asthma attacks anymore. So from having frequent asthma attacks and using inhaler to not having asthma attacks. Now, what I count as an asthma attack is how I used to be. Was like it's like in exposure, exercise induced. It can be like cold air, allergens. Okay, that would trigger asthma attacks. Like being allergic to perfume chemicals. If I get a whiff of perfume, it'd be like, understand, see? So that would be like a trigger for asthma attacks. What I mean by asthma attacks, it's not like, it's a little bit harder to breathe, okay? It's like I feel a little bit winded or labored breathing. That I don't count that as an asthma attack. Like the asthma attack would be where it's like an attack, where it's like I smell perfume and it's like, like sort of hyper when I get a hard time breathing, okay? It's and the incremental, like harder and harder to breathe, okay? That's an asthma attack, and I used to have that in response to allergies. So both my allergies have gone down, and that I don't have asthma attacks. So now at worst, what happens if I smell perfume? Okay, let's say my mom comes to visit, and she's wearing like a jacket, wash it soft, and wash her hands, like on the way over here, or she went to the bathroom and washed her hands with perfume soap, and it's like I shake hands or give a hug, and I smell it. I'm not like I can go on the back and get my asthma inhaler like it used to be, okay? No, it will be with kind of like itchiness, okay, a little bit stuffy nose, okay, and like a little bit irritation, okay, and possibly like a little bit labored breathing, but never to the point where it's like gasping for air. So that's asthma attacks. That's why it counts as asthma attacks. Some people might count it counts as asthma attack if you notice it getting any harder to breathe. If it's a little bit harder, you get a little bit winded. Okay, they might count that as asthma. What I count as an asthma attack is the non-dramatic diagnostics thing, and it's basically an attack, a sudden onset, serious breathing problems. Okay, asthma attack. So that's another thing that I killed. And what are some things like my whole life? I lived a pro-testosterone, anti-toxic lifestyle. Okay, the only toxin that I ingest on the regular is smoking cigarettes, and then intermittently I drink alcohol. Okay, other than that, I eat a low sugar diet, little to no sugar, extremely low sugar diet contrasted to the baseline. The average person eats 88 plus grams of sugar, consumes 88 plus grams of sugar a day. I consume less than 8 grams a day, and most days 0 grams added sugar. So I would say most days. Okay. So here's the point. And unlike a lot of people, they are making money being health fitness influencers that have lower competence and not as good as I am, they're not as valuable to you. Like you want to learn how to improve mentally and physically, not as valuable to you. People want to, you want to learn how to improve mentally, physically, spiritually, your character. These other guys not as valuable to you as I am. Elliot Halls, Common Sense, Eric Berg, Ed Huberman. These guys are not as valuable to you as I am. If you're a person that want to learn how to improve mentally, physically, and spiritually. And these guys make money being less valuable to you, and I spend money being more valuable. So this goes back to what I'm talking about. Making videos like this, even though I'm getting like 0 to 1 2 views, it's still meaningful to me. Like God has taught me things that I like to be out here sharing with people. It's like it's a potential people can find these videos I'm making, and somebody found this video that's suffering from asthma or allergies. It's like they just find a video where they can learn how to improve and see an increased quality of life and suffer less, understand. People have serious anxiety and panic attacks. Even if not every video I talk about, I used to have panic attacks and kill myself. And then it's like, now let's spend 30 minutes teaching the protocol how to cure it, or something like this. Sometimes it's just enough to be, I've had this in improving people watch the video, they can watch my other videos and ask comments, write comments on the video. It's like, can you tell me about what you did to suffer panic attacks? Okay, I get a response to the comment. Next day I go live. So somebody asked me in a comment yesterday, here's a video what I did. Okay, so anyway, I'll show you some of the basics here. So what is the lion's share of getting me from having asthma attacks, like the guy on the Sean Ryan podcast that don't know this? All he knows is the big pharma system, the matrix system, big pharma system. So he's still suffering from asthma attacks, like I used to be, the inhaler and nasal spray. And I used to be like that until I cured myself. And I don't need an inhaler and nasal spray. What is basically the baseline protocol that I shared the other day would be enough for him to notice the difference, guaranteed. Okay, guaranteed. He gets on the baseline protocol within 30 days, I can guarantee he will notice an improvement. Meaning less serious allergies, less often it happens that he needs to reach for his mental inhaler. Guaranteed. I'm confident in that. Meaning he gets on the baseline protocol only. Within 30 days, I would expect him to notice an improvement. Like less serious allergies, less frequency of getting stuffed, and he gets nasal spray. Less frequency, like how often it happens, is like asthma attack, mental inhaler. Like he noticed an improvement in 30 days, the baseline protocol law. That's what I'm expecting. And really, what he should do is titrate the Baltons with ascorbic acid in conjunction with dramatic decrease of his sugar intake. So less sugar, more vitamin C. And if I believe, I'm confident I can cure his asthma attacks and allergies like I did to myself. Now that depends on his discipline level. Like, is he willing to take the advice? Okay. It's like every day do this and do that. Okay. Now most likely a person like that is going to be more likely to be able to have some discipline and endure hardness and be like, here's the path to success in the war of health to conquer this enemy or this health problem you have. Okay, this is strategy. Every day you wake up, do this, you don't do that, keep living like this. And so it's somebody who's like an elite soldier is more likely to be like a candidate to change the life radically to have a promised outcome. Okay, if it requires some effort and discipline and consistency. So here's the point. What he needs to do is titrate the Baltons with vitamin C every day. Från cat concentration Baltons protocol. In conjunction with decrease his daily sugar intake. As close to 0 grams as possible. Which means ultimately he should give himself 30 days of 0 grams of sugar a day. And the same day, tomorrow, I'm quitting sugar 100%. Which means tomorrow I wake up, I check everything I eat and drink, make sure there's no added sugar to it. Not 0 grams of sugar 30 days in a row. This is my recommendation. Where it's like 30 days intense, cold turkey, quitting sugar 100%, staying off for 30 days in a row. And then after that, and I've done this myself, you can reintroduce sugar and have the relationship with sugar where it's a few grams on an off occasion. Where it's like day by day, 0 grams of sugar. And then 1, 2 days, 3 days in a week, you have a few grams of sugar. Like that. As opposed to the 88 plus grams that the average American consumes every day according to statistics. So 88 grams of sugar a day to 0 grams most days and up to 8 grams now and then. Which means if this guy is going to have french fries and a steak and he buys sriracha, hot chili sauce and puts it as a dipping sauce, he uses 2 tablespoons of sriracha. Maybe he gets 7.4 grams of sugar that one day if that's all the sugar he's getting, okay? And like one day, Monday that. Next day, no sugar. Now, so basically, ultimately, quit sugar cold turkey 100%, 30 days, and then after that, you eat an extremely low sugar diet, where it's like up to 10 grams a day at most, okay? And ultimately, most days 0 grams and up to 10 grams. So 30 days, you quit sugar cold turkey, 30 days, 0 grams of sugar, 30 days in a row. After that, you have a limit to up to 10 grams of sugar at worst. And that's your new life. Low sugar diet. And you can choose to be like, I eat a low sugar diet. See? And then, oh, you say eat a low sugar diet. Yeah, the average American consumes 88 plus grams of sugar. I get less than 10 a day. At up to 10 grams a day, as opposed to the 88 plus a day the average American eats. So that's not exactly eat a low sugar diet. If contrasted to the baseline public, you eat 88 plus grams of sugar per day, you're eating less than 10. Okay? So, low sugar diet in conjunction with mega dose vitamin C. These two things in and of themselves will give you dramatic improvement in your allergies and your asthma, guaranteed. Now, here's the thing with the matrix system, that there's an agenda. The reason this guy doesn't know this is because there's a matrix system agenda to keep the masses ignorant to things like this. They want to depend on the system. And if all you know is the system, like I have a health problem, I have a hard time beating asthma, and you don't know like, oh, there's an amount of vitamins and diet changes I can make that will cure this problem. In the absence of that knowledge, competence, it's personal empowerment, okay? It's like, once it gets serious enough of a problem, I have to seek help. What do you know? Go to a hospital, and then what do they have? Inhalers, asthma meds, antihistamine tablets, asthma inhalers, nasal sprays. Okay. And that's all you know. And notice how my medicine, I've been trying to cure the problem. And it's not like I still have asthma attacks and quickly hit it with something. So it's like I cure the problem so I don't have asthma attacks anymore. Now, if I started eating high sugar diet and quit taking my vitamins, most likely asthma attacks will come back again. Okay. So here's the point. The issue is they are afraid of people seeing videos like this and taking the advice, because people's minds are more easily changed by observation than argument. See? So people take the advice that have allergies, asthma, that I just gave. They will be, it was right, they'll be persuaded. They'll be like, yes, they improved. I took the advice, yes, it improved. They know, they feel it, understand. I don't have asthma attacks as often initially. And I got the point, say I don't get asthma attacks anymore as long as I stay on the protocol. And it's like, I'm sold now, see. Now it's too late for somebody to come and leave a comment if I open chat, don't take this guy's advice, he's a nut, okay? It won't help. So he knows how to working with argument to get people to not take the advice, because it's too late if people take the advice. They'll be persuaded and convinced by the results, observation. It's like somebody's got allergies, asthma, takes my advice, within a month, like, oh, okay, yeah, definitely improvement, okay? Now you can't, it's too late to go, what this guy's trying to do to help allergies and asthma won't help allergies and asthma. Because I too late, I tried it, it did help my allergies and asthma. So the system is working to punish tyranny, to control information and keep information from people, and working if the information, so here's the tactic, the strategy, and keep the mass from finding me and hear the truth, like, oh, you got asthma, I can teach how to cure it, this and that way, and it's no big pharma system, okay? Keep people from finding me so they will get this information, this knowledge, and if people find it, they can't, it's too late, but I already found my screen, they hear me say, you can cure asthma attacks, okay? And at least improve, okay? So if somebody has the serious type of allergies, they were taking baths in chlorine as a child, and it's like they're 50 plus, and it costs so much that for them, they, at the very least, any person can see improvement guaranteed by taking advice, okay? For a lot of people, it will be the possibilities there for a cure, okay? So yeah, they work to keep people from finding me, so they hear, okay, you can improve this problem that way, okay? For people that it's too late already found it, now it's like work to convince people to not take me seriously and be blind to my competence, perception management. We've had an open chat, they'd be like, they're worried about you here, be like, you can heal your allergies and asthma. I used to have asthma, I healed it myself, okay? They're worried about that, so it's like, we need to have people in the chat, if I have an open chat, be like, don't take this guy's advice, he's crazy. Vitamin C, oh, the matrix system tells you don't need more than a gram a day, and anything more you take, you're just gonna piss it out in this big form of it. Kidneys, I give you kidney stones, make you grow horns, okay? So, yeah. People need me, understand. The world needs me, especially the body of Christ needs me. And the world in general, they need me more than I need them. Something people got their favor doing out here. And possibly that's why God has been helping me, boost my metrics, helping me to reach more people, generate more traffic to my channel. Because the thief coming up for to kill, to steal, to destroy. Christ Jesus came that they might have life and have more abundantly. And if there's a hunger, a famine of the truth, the people need to not die of health problems, and for children to not get cancer and brain damage. Okay, and things like this. See, and for people like devoid of the knowledge that God has denied, health, fitness, wisdom, these people are killing themselves every day, others suffering, getting addicted to big pharma drugs, turning to alcohol, becoming alcoholics, destroying households, children going up in traumatized homes because people don't know how to deal with anxiety and stress in any way other than big pharma drugs or alcohol, something like this. See, so since I'm the one of few voices that has this knowledge is out here, the only person out here sharing it and make myself available to people, okay, I believe that God is like, yeah, it's like, I'm not for suppressing the truth and like people not knowing, like people are devoid of knowledge, which these people suffering and dying sooner, getting cancer, and children growing up getting brain damage, things like this, because they don't know what Mike knows. So I believe that God has been giving me wind in my sails and making sure, giving me the ability and to be able to keep being out here on YouTube 6 hours a day, being this energetic, okay, and retaining the knowledge and have the ability to go live in teachings without preparation, and helping me to reach more people, basically. So, yeah, know this. If you got asthma, allergies, it can be improved. Here's another fully converted success case. Okay, okay. We wonderful. My lovely wife understand. We wonderful. She's I'm playing with my nipples. I'm thinking about why is this joke? Okay, so we wonderful. They say hard. Okay, so it's more wholesome than it. The joke was less wholesome. So my wife, we wonderful. Okay, what is the point? My wife, we wonderful. When I met her, she was suffering from serious allergies, debilitating allergies. Oh, she was suffering from debilitating allergies. Okay, to the point where she couldn't manage her job. Meaning it became incrementally harder and harder for her to do her job. She's self-employed. What does she do for a living? She works from home, knits yarn, like crochet, okay? She knits like handbags, scarves, mittens, like hats, keychains, and then she marks it online. So she's got a PayPal. She knits stuff and she puts like on a Facebook page stuff like this. So we wonderful handicraft, whatever. And she's like for sale, marshmallow keychains. Piece, okay. And then somebody sees her Instagram and goes like, I want to, and then it's like, okay, they send PayPal, she ships it to her, okay. So this is how she's making a living. More recently, she opened up a coffee shop, where she's got like a coffee machine that sells coffee, things like this. So she's got two sources of income now. She runs a coffee shop, coffee stand, and she knits crochet items. When I met her, she had serious allergies, debilitating allergies, to the point where it became closer to impossible for her to keep working with yarn because she's reacting allergically to the yarn. Okay, meaning she gets the yarn out in front of her, she starts itching, red body, eyes, like allergies. Okay, real annoying. Okay, so it's hard for her to work with yarn. And she turns to the big pharma allopathic medicine system there in Thailand. And it's like, I got allergies, it's hard for me to work, okay? And they prescribed something to her, which I would guess are like antihistamine tablets. She said that medicines they prescribed that made her feel a little bit better for a few days, taking them, okay? It's like, I feel like I have a little, and after a few days, it's like they're not helping anymore. Keeps taking away, it's like the effect will off. The thrill is gone, baby. The thrill is gone away. And I am free from your spell. You know you done me harm, baby, and you'll be sorry one day. Okay, like the BB King song, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. The big pharmakia, witchcraft, enchantment, enthralling sorcery, it wore off. I understand. The thrill is gone. Okay, the thrill wore off. Okay, so it's like it's made it feel a little bit better for a few days, and it's like didn't happen anymore. Now, I'm holding out for a hero. She was a damsel in distress. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be strong, he's gotta be fast, he's gotta be larger than life. I need a hero. And I'd run in there. Okay, where's the street light? Okay, I'd run in there with my shiny steed, understand? A knight in armor, understand? In an armor suit. Like, fear not, oh thou damsel in distress. I have come to save thee, okay? Take my hand. I pull her up on my horse. I run off, understand? This is basically boiled down to me showing up helping with improving health problems, okay? So here's the point, okay? It's like part of storytelling is helping other humans understand things. So here's the thing, okay? I show up in her life, okay? I'm a person God has equipped and armed with the knowledge to be able to fight disease, okay? So when the big pharmakia, witchcraft sorcery system failed, I succeed with God's medicine. So at this point, she wasn't saved yet. After frequent contact and exposure to the cure, okay, to her spiritual physical health problems, it's something weird. It's like the screen flashed and okay, so yeah, okay. So here's the point. After spending time with her, she ends up being 99% cured of her allergies and gets saved too, which is the most important thing. Okay. So I show up in her life, and because I'm a Christian that have had allergies and asthma and cured them. Why? Because I'm a Christian and God decides me to pass and be in health. So I'm a Christian, and how have I been dealing with my problems? Okay, effectively. And it was early on, it's like not knowing the truth and turning to the system for mental physical health problems. But after a while growing as a Christian, it's like I have health problems, I pray to God, okay, for healing. And I've been praying since getting saved that He helped me stay strong and healthy. Now, when there's some big problem that's going to result in me praying with God, I pray to like targeting, help me with this health problem, okay, help me with my allergies, things like this. And He makes sure that I find the truth, okay. So before I met I was suffering from serious allergies and asthma, and I learned, thanks to God, how to improve these without big pharma drugs, okay, make all those vitamins and making diet changes.
mostly mega-dosing vitamins. Okay, mega-dosing vitamin C singular is the lion's share of the job. There's a monotherapy where if that's all I would have been done, there's a level of mega-dosing vitamin C that would have got the job done or get to a point where it's like, oh, I killed my asthma attacks. Okay, now ultimately there's other changes you do in conjunction with that. Less toxic exposure, okay, which includes sugar and things like this, and detox. Okay, so part of the pathology, like developing allergies, is toxic exposure. Okay, that is my understanding. Meaning, people that present as having allergies, I would say, ranging from most to all of them, the reason they have allergies is due to toxic exposure. Okay, they've had too much of chemical toxic exposure, heavy metal toxins, and it all boils down to toxic exposure while being deficient in vitamin C, which makes the toxins wreak havoc on you until the point where the toxin buckets fill up and your body's like, we make you sensitive. Simplifying this, like, you have been so hurt by poisons that your body, the virus software, the algorithm of like threat detection is sensitive. So it's like set virus software to high. So it's like chemical toxins, okay? It's like close the gates, okay? And if you analyze the body response to allergens, it's like working to keep toxins from getting into your body by mucus production, like water, it's like flushing. So you start having runny nose, for example, or stuffed nose, where it's like close the gate so you're inhaling less allergenic particles into your sinuses, okay? See? Or runniness, which is like something that's like rinsing out the particles out of your nose. Red watery eyes, which is what watery eyes is like flushing, cleaning, like water to get the allergen particles out of your eyes. Okay, itchiness, which is designed body intelligence, be like wash my face because my skin is itching. Why is it itching? Because you have allergens on your skin that are toxic and giving you irritation, inflammation, oxidative stress. So it's supposed to incentivize removing the toxins from your body. It's like it's itching, either it's like this and you're like wiping off some particles, or like wash your face, take a shower, okay, and it's removing it. So if you analyze the body response, it's like, oh yeah, the body is incentivizing you. Subconscious reptilian brain is trying to get the conscious mind to choose to engage in procedures that are conducive to reducing the influx of toxins into the body and removing things, whatever, and whatever. So here's the point. It's trying to, your body is trying to get you to like take action to remove toxins from your body and also automatically be like make you absorb less toxins. Okay, because you are gotten real sick by having toxin exposure. Okay, so now here's the point. So the gist is this: I cured wee Barbara for her allergies to 99%. And why could I do that? Because I'm a Christian, a child of God, and I was suffering from serious allergies and asthma before that, and I prayed to God for healing, and God made sure that I find the truth how to heal myself. Okay, and I start applying this knowledge, and I get the point like I'm cured of asthma attacks, and my allergies are cut in half at least, like half as sensitive to allergies anymore. And I don't need to take antihistamines or use nasal spray, meaning from asthma attacks, serious allergies, vent line inhaler, nasal spray, antihistamine tablets, to not using any of these and never getting asthma attacks anymore. Still having some sensitivities like itchiness and things like this, but not to the point where it's as big of a problem. So when I meet Wee, it's like I learned she's got allergies that's making it hard for her to function and do her job. It's like, oh, I know this. And it's like the Elijah with the widow, where he shows up being a man of God. And it's like, oh, now I know you were sent by God because you fixed my child's health problem. See, I've analyzed it. I think that could be part of maintaining her extraordinary amount of openness and receptance unto the truth regarding the Christian Godhead and her need. Okay, meaning good souls, the parable of the soul. There's good soul, bad soul. So before I met I was praying to God for a wife, a good wife, okay? And I prayed that she will either be a Christian when we meet already. I prayed for a good wife, okay? And then God help me meet someone, like, this is good wife material. This is someone I want to spend the rest of my life with, okay? and not like anybody who wants to be with me. Okay, a woman who's cute and okay, and want to be no. Somebody's a good wife too. It's a good wife. Find a wife. Help me find a wife. And God obviously knows what's a good wife, in general and specifically for you. Okay, so and I pray that this person would be either a Christian when we meet already, or being open, receptive enough to the truth, and not becoming one after we meet and I begin to talk to her. And God answers both of these first, because I meet we and it's like, wow, this it's like walking in Memphis, walking in Memphis. I'm falling in love, understand? I'm falling in love. I fall in love. I see this is a good wife. Okay. Okay. And uh it's like yeah, the good wife, but she's not a Christian yet. And she does exhibit a rare degree of openness and receptiveness unto the truth. Meaning having experience being a Christian for 15 plus years, talking to people online, trying to strike up conversation about Jesus and heaven, hell, and eternity, and the Bible and the Christian God, online, offline, real life. It's like you have a sense of like the average person's degree of receptiveness, meaning they have an aversion. A lot of people get mad. A lot of people be like, you talk to them once, like your friend you knew from before you got saved. It's like, I'm a Christian, I'm Jesus, okay. Okay, God is important. The Bible, okay. It's like, yeah. It's like and pretty soon it's like, I don't like him, but God. Or the rest of people get mad too. It's like, I think you and your God is stupid, believe in God, okay. Evolution, okay. See, so she was really open, receptive to the truth. And I believe that part of her like getting more receptive or keeping the level of receptiveness I saw in her to the truth about God could have been that she was healed of a health problem from God. Because I come in here fix a health problem. So she's suffering, her life is bad. And it's like, I'm a Christian. I know how to cure and improve allergies because I've had my God has shown me how to improve myself. I've had allergies and I've improved them because God has helped me to know how to improve allergies. And do this, she does that. Well, whoa, okay, my life is better now. I've been healed, and she reports being 99% cured of her allergies after going to the expert big pharma docs, and they failed at doing it. Okay, so obviously that's conducive. If you understand human psychology, like, maybe this Christian God understands it to be like more like this person. Okay, so it's like they had some physical need and it was helped. See, I came that might have life and have more abundantly, less suffering, less sickness, disease. It's like obviously that's conducive to maybe this Christian God is like understand this attitude it says it's like somebody that can heal and give you a better life and it's like I experienced it, have felt my life. I've been healed and grace and things like this. It's not like you had to work or something like this. To teach this, you're gonna have to do good works now until I give you the secret, God's secret, the ways to deal with help us. It's grace. So the Lord is gracious. Taste and see that the Lord is good. So here's the point. Um, she reports being 99% cured of her allergies. And like me, she still retains a certain degree of sensitivity, meaning she has some sensitivity to it. She still has allergies and she wears like a mask sometimes when out in public to reduce like the irritation effect. Now, uh, I got at the point where she reports being 99% cured of her allergies. Okay. So, and later on, the most important thing is she got saved. See? And I've dealt with some people that like the 1 to 3 repeat at me people, which I Rafi and all these people I've dealt with in my videos. That I believe he's responsible for a lot of false converts. Now this is shared responsibility. It's like if you do so in a way that's like conducive to creating false converts, and the person that's like not getting really saved, it has part of the responsibility. Okay. See, nobody can make you not believe the gospel or make you believe a false one. But you should do a good job sharing the gospel. So anyway, here's the point. I won 2, possibly 3 souls to the Lord. And this one Jew, okay, okay, that I'm not sure anymore. Okay, it's like I did so many to him. I got to a point. It's like I asked him, "Where are you going? Did I heaven? Why? Because I accepted Christ. I believe the gospel. He bled for my sins, died on the cross." And it's like sounds like this guy actually understood the gospel, and he says he's going to heaven because of it. So I'm counting him as a saved person. But then talking to him more, it's like I got a sense that I don't know. Maybe I should just like tell me what I want to hear. Like, yeah, yeah, I understand. Which is an issue sometimes. Like if you got a friend and your guy's like you like we're spending time, gotta keep talking to you about Jesus, okay? It's like either we stop being friends or something like this, or it's like you got a fellowship, you need to become a Christian. I'm a Christian, I fellowship with other Christians. So yeah, we can talk, but it's like if you really want to be. So sometimes if you talk to somebody, some people, if you do it in the supermarket, walk up to somebody, try to win them to Christ. Sometimes people be like, kind of, they won't be like F you, okay, and your God, they'd be like, yeah, okay. It's like, hey, you can go to heaven if you do what I told you to do. It's like believe. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yes, okay. It's like, okay, I got another soul say they just tell you what you want to hear, so leave them alone, kind of. Okay, you see. Now here's the point. I don't know, but possibly I got him saved, and only he knows. Okay, there was from basically what he told me was a kind of as a saved person, as I should. It's like, are you going to heaven when you die? Yes. Are you sure? Yeah. Why? Because you give me the gospel. Christ died for my sins, shed from his blood for my sins. He died on the cross. He was buried. Things like this. I'm going to heaven. It's like, okay. Like over time, it's like what he tells me. It's like sounds like a person's understood and trusted the gospel, and they're thinking they're going to heaven because of it. So it's like indicates that this could be a real. Sounds like a person could have gotten saved for real. Now I'm not sure. Nice important. So two people I gotta say that I would say for sure is my mother and my wife. Okay. Now my experience, people that have walked to the Lord, it hasn't been like this. Like the first time I talked to them, it's been spending time with them and talking to them for a long time. So any real conversion that I've been able to be a part of has been a long process. Now, obviously, the moment when it switch from being lost to saved is an instant, okay? But it can be take some time and I keep talking to them over and over again, and until they get to a point where they choose to believe the gospel. Okay. So here's the point. I want my wife to the Lord. Okay, so she's a saved woman, and that really is a good thing, also. And whatever this is, whatever. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, whatever this is, all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, I gotta. I'll be right back. I gotta get some coffee. Yeah, I gotta whatever. Yeah. So, um, I'm a guest here on another person's live stream here, and I'm not really actively public, but here I'm on Poon's stream as kind of like a parked profile picture guest, which I do sometimes if I go on the panel, and I got other things going on. I kind of turn off my camera microphone. I stay up as like a profile picture guest. Okay. So, yeah, whatever is the point. Yeah, so we wonderful. I wanted to the Lord, and basically, it's not magical. Okay, it's not like you had to please God. It's like the reason that I have been able to heal myself or others is it's practical knowledge that I credit God with discovering. Do you understand? It'd be like if most people don't know, if there was like free energy, like some kind of Tesla machine or something, this you can build it at home with like a water bottle and a coal of copper and some salt on it, and it's unlimited energy. It's like I discovered this. There's like I found this like, and nobody else knows about it. I would credit like, well, the reason I know this rare thing that nobody else seems to know is because I've been praying to God for wisdom and understanding and finding the truth and things like this. Okay. And that's why I think that I found this practical solution to the practical problem. Do you understand? So it's not that it's a spiritual, magical thing, understand? So it's the same thing as before. It's like I told you before. I told you before. I told you that when I was a young man, I broke the record of punching power machine. Now, obviously, that's not some supernatural thing. It's like if you look at it, it's going to be my arm is moving faster than anybody else's arm at the moment of impact, which translates to a higher PSI and like a measurable effect. It's going to be a physical thing, okay? But what I credit me being able to move my arm this fast is that I prayed to God to break the record before, understand? See? So, part of Christian maturity, a lot of times people that are in an infancy stage of Christianity have and in general humans, okay, is a low degree of maturity is all or nothing, black or white thinking is problem. And this translates to people that are Christians too. Where it's like, if I've sensed the reaction in people, observed it, where it's like, people like, oh, Mike is supposed to trust. I go like, God heal me. I used to have this health problem. I fixed it. It's like, oh, but it's like they think that it's not like God's power in my life because it's not like an angel came into my house, touched my head, and my allergies were gone, or something like this. See, because then it's God's hand. Okay, His help. It's some kind of spiritual. Like you wake up. This is like how some Christians are. It's like, I got help from God, I pray help my health problem. And then they're waiting to wake up when the health problem is gone magically. Where in my experience was with the Lord, how God will operate is like, you're praying to God, you're a Christian with asthma, you're praying for healing. The reason you have asthma is because you've been living foolishly and conformed to this world. You've been eating a high sugar diet, been deficient in vitamin C, and using all this poison hydrogen cleaning chemicals. So more likely how God is going to respond to that is help you find my channel, where it's like how to improve asthma. The average person lives life in this way, and the problem is the average Christian is conformed to this world. So just like the average lost person eat a high sugar diet, use poison chemical, hygiene, whole clean chemicals, they are deficient in vitamin C. And that's why a lot of people end up having health problems. And here's how to improve once you have a serious health problem. Titrate your balance with vitamin C. And the reason I know this is because I've had God in my life showing me this, opening my eyes to this, helping me acquire this knowledge, health fitness wisdom, by fools despise wisdom, martial instruction, and eat the food all the way. Which means there's people that have come across on Mike South Stream 6 years ago, and it's like laugh at me, gainsay you. Be like, I'm a Christian. God's medicine, teaching God's medicine to the body of Christ. Mega dose of vitamin C can help any health problem we got. God showed me this, okay? They'd be like, the satanic world system of Satan that wants to kill, steal, destroy, and keep people weak and poison for Satan. It's like, they tell you, look at this shield blog, it's like, eat an orange today is all you need. You don't need more than a gram of vitamin C, it's pointless. See? What Gaines saying, despising the health, fitness, wisdom, knowledge, instructions. And then, do you understand? There's going to be at least one person that came across my YouTube channel like 6 years ago, do what I'm doing now. It's always been a part of teaching, be part of solution, teaching health, fitness, spiritual, mental, physical health, fitness principles, how to heal, be protected, things like this, strong, improve. That'd be like, okay, like I've just seen like this guy's nuts, okay, or like come against say you're wrong or something like this, that have had a serious health problem before them since. That if they would have not despised the wisdom, knowledge, and instruction, but attained unto this wise counsel, they would have not have had a health problem. See, they've been gone to a hospital with a heart attack or stroke, or they got a type 1, type 2 diabetes, or they've got an asthma, or they had it and it's gotten worse since, and it could have been cured by now. They've been aging twice as fast all these years. They haven't been listening to me. That's another truth, tough pill to swallow. People that have been listening to Raphael Garnold, whoever they've been listening to Rob Breaker all these years, and not me. All these years they've been not listening to me, taking my advice, my counsel. They've been aging 2 years per year, contrasted to how fast or how slow they would have been aging if they would have started taking my advice. See, we don't all age at the same rate. I've been aging reverse, so I look at least as young now. No signs of visible aging. I got a picture of myself 2016, and I look at least as young, possibly younger now than I did 2016. See? So they've only been hurting themselves. So it's like Christians that all the shit believe Lord Breaker, Refuge, God, not me. Every year they've been aging at least twice as fast every year, which means they're not going to live as long. They've been aging twice as fast every year. I would say 2 to 4 times as fast per year as they could have if they would have taken my advice. See? So here's another thing that I've noticed. Other people, like I said, Andrew Saul has a video, healing major health ailments with vitamin C or something like this. Okay. And somewhere in there, that's where the quote comes from. It's like people's minds more easily changed by observation rather than argument or something like this. Okay. More easily changed by observations than argument or something like this. So here's the point. And he's right about that. Now here's the point. Now some things that I would disagree with him on is he used to, part of his counsel would be take multivitamin 3 times a day or something like this. And multivitamins have iron and calcium a lot of times. So on that, I would side with Tom Levy's advice over Andrew Saul. Both of these people, you take one of them, but you got to be better off than of this major system shelf, Dr. Eric Berg or Mike Israel tell us like this. But from memory, either it was an article on his website or in a video, but I remember seeing something that kind of gave me pause. It's like, oh, he's not born about iron calcium. Okay, so here's the point. Well, that issue I will be lining up with Tom Levy, what he has to say about iron and calcium. That, which is what? Don't supplement with calcium. Don't supplement with iron and copper. Don't supplement with iron, calcium, and copper. In general, most Western adults have toxic levels of iron and calcium in their bodies already, which means you're going to be exacerbating that by supplementing with it. Like you already today have toxic levels of iron and calcium in your body, which means if tomorrow morning you take a central multivitamin that has both iron and calcium, you are maintaining, it's like you have too much iron and calcium in your body, and it's hurting your body, poisoning you, okay? And you keep supplementing with it, it's enough to keep the levels from declining and you being detoxified. See, if you start putting iron and calcium, like over time, you can run out of it. It's like, okay, now you got after 3 months now putting calcium, iron in your body, you got it to a point where you don't have toxic levels anymore. But even a small amount of iron and calcium every day for a multivitamin can maintain the too high levels, okay? And I can teach you, because I have competence in this, how to address that, okay? So how to detox iron. Otherwise, first of all, you've been told the problem. You have toxic levels of iron in your body. So that's another toxin that you have that's hurting, make you be weaker and sicker right now than you could be. And it's conducive to you having all kinds of health problems. Statistically, the average American Western adult has toxic levels of iron and calcium, okay? Which means don't supplement with it. Unless you have a documented deficiency confirmed by lab work, blood panels, by your doctor, and you get it addressed in the right way, right form, administration method, things like this. Okay, so that's like meaning if if you don't have a documented deficiency where you got like anemia, you got too little iron, and you get it addressed, okay. For people that are not like have diagnosed that you have too little iron, don't take iron, okay? See, and calcium. So, first of all, how to detox iron and calcium out of your body? Stop putting it into your body. It's the basic, okay? Okay. So like you have too much of something, stop putting it into your body, okay? See, so don't put more calcium and iron into your body, okay? It's certainly not in supplement form. If you like, oh, you can't give up dairy, I like to have cheese and some yogurt or something like this. A protein shake, it's got, it's lactose based or something. Okay, but at least don't supplement with it. Okay, iron, which most Western adults have toxic levels of. How to detox iron? Your body is good at detoxifying itself, shedding iron, removing iron out of itself via perspiration. Detoxification via perspiration. So iron detoxes well via perspiration. Meaning, how do you detox iron? By sweating, okay? Perspiration. So certain heavy metals, like metals, and this is also part of the problem in people getting sick, getting cancer, things like this. It's like having heavy metals. Toxic exposure is part of why people get cancer. Chemical toxic exposure, heavy metal toxins. You have different type of toxins, you're more likely not getting cancer. So people not getting cancer, not only did they have daily toxic chemical exposure, chemical toxins for many years, while being deficient in vitamin C, okay? They also had heavy metal toxins. They had too much iron, too much calcium. They had arsenic. They had lead. Like they had, okay, people end up getting cancer most likely they had too much heavy metals in the body. So let's stay on iron now. Most people have too much iron. How do you get out of your body? Sweating. Simple. And some things, heavy metals, so it's not just iron you need to be concerned about. Most likely you have toxic levels of other metals in your body. Some things leave your body better this way. Your body detoxes itself via perspiration, defecation, urination. Okay. Some things can also detox through your fingernails and hair and things like this. Okay. Meaning your body pushes out, I don't know if it binds it to carrot, whatever, but it ends up being in your hair, okay? And since you cut it off this new hair, that's a detox method. So here's the point, okay? Now, so if you have iron, too much, sweat, okay? So you can, some athletes, people that do a lot of sweating are less likely, like UFC athletes, so these boxers, are less likely to have a toxic iron problem. Athletes, basically, people who sweat frequently, intensely, spend a lot of time sweating, people doing weight cuts, including sweating, people running, exercising, bodybuilding, anybody who does a lot of sweating, okay, is likely to less likely to have like a toxic iron level in the body, okay. So if you want to detox, in general, sweating is a way to detox things. Okay, so that's we're getting into stuff. I'm getting bored now. Okay, here's the thing. Detoxing iron sweating. That's a good way to sweat. Okay. Now part of sweating you need to put liquid in. And I have videos teaching about that too. So here's the point. Some things, heavy metals in your body, metals, have to be chelated. You require the aid of a chelator, which word goes back to, it's a Greek word, chelate, okay? I don't know if it's keros or something, it's with a K, I don't know, but it goes back to something like Greek word. So a chelate is something that goes into your body, grabs the metal, pulls it out of the tissues. Heavy metals are stored in adipose tissue a lot of time, meaning your body stores metals like toxins in fat, adipose tissue. So you have a higher concentration of certain toxins in your fat tissue, your adipose tissue. So it's interesting. So a chelator is something that you take supplement with that goes in, grabs the metals in your body, pulls it out, draws it out into circulation. It's now recirculating, and it can be passed through your detox pathway by perspiring, urinating, defecating. And like I said, some things leave your body better through your sweat, some urine, some defecation. So part of detoxing is ensuring like a good flow. Perspiring frequently enough, like sweating more, peeing more, shitting more. See, that's also basics of detoxing. You have things in your body that need to leave your body. If you shit once a day, there's only one time a day toxins can leave your body through your shit. Also, if you eat something and through the circulation chelating, things end up in your gut and just state reabsorption. Where it stays too long in here, it's slowly being absorbed back into the bloodstream again. Okay, especially if the toxin is inflammatory. Well, what toxin isn't? And it's breaking our gut lining, which increases gut permeability, like leaky gut. So you eat something, goes into your bloodstream, and it's not supposed to. Here's the point. If you eat something that has toxins or you're detoxing and things are going to circulate and ending up in your stomach, and it's like 12 hours no shit going on. If you would have shit three times, it's like this 3 times a day some toxins in the body you shit. And also if things end up in the stomach, don't shit, stay in the stomach, some it gets reabsorbed again into the body. So ensuring frequent defecation, urination, and intense perspiration is part, is part of detoxification. Okay, so basically, you want to detox sweating, shitting, pissing. Okay, ultimately, all of it at the same time in a video that you sent to me. Okay, so here's the point. Just a joke. So shitting, pissing, and sweating are things to detox. So you want to detox, and this is also something that's like part of health fitness understanding. Why do people get sick? Because they have poisons in the body. It's so simple. Once you can become a master of health, okay, a bachelor of the sciences, okay, emeritus, and a hermit, okay, okay, the hermit level, where you get so good that you become exile, and you're banned from practicing medicine in America, okay, and you're considered too bizarre for the European market, your music videos. It's like you have to do live streams where you do like bootleg health fitness coaches, things like this. But here's the point. So I got to that level, understand. It's like they pay me money not to practice medicine in hospitals at this point. So they don't pay me to come and practice medicine. I get paid to not show up at hospitals healing people. Okay? It's like I did it once. And it's like I show up at the ER under the ruse of being injured, okay? And it's like once word gets out, people touch like my jacket and get healed. There's people crawling on the floor like to touch my jacket and they get healed, understand? And it's like people start like from the top level, where there's the ER, people start like sawing with power tools holes in the roof and letting down people on beds and things like this. Heal him, here is he, heal him, heal down him. Like, okay, get him over here. Okay, and it's like once that, and when it got to that level, I understand, I got banned from emergency rooms because it's like then I understand that now they pay me to not show up practicing medicine in hospitals. Okay, I had I used to perform where I would hire like a concert hall, and I would be standing on stage healing people, and people who were sick would come up there. I practice medicine on them, and Jordan Peterson would be there. He'd be crying, understand? He'd be crying, understand? The competence, this competence. He goes, "I'm sick to make my life better." I go, "Yes, okay. This is why I do it, understand?" And it's like Gabor Mate goes in there. And he's like, "Oh, my trauma is healing, understand?" And he snapped him out of the sleepwalking state, understand? His trauma will go for his conflict, not like the Pink Floyd song, understand? The reason that he's not angry enough, understand? So he needs to get to the point with medicine, I gotta take it more. So what it has to be. So we need to get a testosterone provocation test on him, understand? That's gonna be part of how I'm gonna heal him, understand? He's too mellow, understand? He's too mellow, okay? It's a sign, it's a maladaptive response. Presenting as this calm and infrequency of agitation. That's my diagnosis for multidiagnostic morte. It's like seeing enough of him on camera, the abnormal, like the lack of antagonism and anger and things. It's maladaptive. It's unhealthy. Okay. So basically, part of what we get him is like the same old. It's like 642 milligrams of Seroquel. Okay. High dose lithium. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. High dose lithium. Possibly cadmium, like in the pure form that I extracted from berries, like crushing berries with a hammer, and then to find something that looks like it could be cadmium and get it sublingual, like just put it on his tongue here. Okay, okay. I'll tell his killed. And okay, get him to suck on rusty nails too will be part of it. They get rusty nails and be sucking on. Okay, I'll tell he's cured. No, no, okay, we're getting freaky. That's the point. I'm not having too much fun. Let's get serious here, okay? I kind of get bored with being helping people sometimes. It's like I had to still have enjoy myself a little bit, cracking jokes. So now we're back to the serious topic here. Detoxing, okay? First of all, you're detoxing by taking vitamins, okay? You're detoxing by taking antitoxins. So here's just some bullet point facts. Uh, I have autism, and I believe that people with autism must have heavy metals on the brain. So there's a correlation between neuroinflammation and cognitive disorders, okay? Meaning cognitive decline, Alzheimer's dementia, you're more likely to have aluminum deposits on the brain, okay, in the brain tissue or on the brain, okay. So there's a connection between Alzheimer's dementia, mental health problems in general, and heavy metals in the brain, okay, in the brain region. If there's like in the brain tissue, okay, it's baked into like you have a batter and you bake in like powder and it's fixed, now it's in the tissues, or if it's like on the brain, understand? But basically, metals in the brain, such as aluminum, there's a connection between that and Alzheimer's dementia, essentially, neurodegenerative diseases. And historically, it's a mad hatter's disease, where people be working with people be working with hatters, and they'll be whether they're rinsing or coloring, and part of like the vats were mercury, and they were absorbing vapor or no transdermal absorption was the absorption, possibly if they fused. But I remember now, I've seen a video on this where they'll be dipping it, they'll be getting on their skin whatever the thing is that has mercury, and they will go nuts, okay, and they will be presenting with PTSD-like symptoms, agitation, rages, confusion states, Alzheimer's dementia, lowered inhibition, impaired judgment, things like this. So basically, symptom bus of brain inflammation. See, it's like here are these things that if you have something give you information in the brain, you see this. Okay, it's like impulse control going down, concentration, difficulties concentrating, confusion, confused states, memory, like cognitive decline, and things like this, mental illness. Okay, in general. So basically, your mental health declining. So here's the point. Now, what makes me dangerous to the matrix system is my competence. Everything ultimately comes down to the quality of the individual, which is why I'm a total individual, like the Dave guy of Neo the Matrix, because I'm a quality individual. And they're not concerned about the army of zeros, the mindless mass, not the Jungian army of zeros, the Jungian individual. See, they're worried about people like me that know the truth, have competence, are attractive, have influence, okay, and know the truth that is desirable to the people, and then couple with other traits that make you have more influence. If you're handsome about the baseline and multi-talented, when you're charismatic, you're handsome, you have a six-pack, and you know things that people want to know, and that the Illuminati don't want the masses to know, you're dangerous to them. Sometimes people go, "Mike, you're crazy. Why would you be?" Just they hear me say I'm persecuted and I'm targeted. It's like really a simple as why wouldn't this guy be? Okay, it's like I know the truth. They don't want the masses to know, and me knowing this, having this knowledge makes you dangerous. Okay, to begin with. Now, if you have this knowledge and you have the energy to be live 6 hours, 12 hours a day, being this energetic, share the knowledge with the masses. And you also have seeing talent to see the baseline that can generate traffic and make you reach more people with this knowledge that's dangerous. And you're handsome, so you have a handsome face to put in your thumbnails, which is conducive to reaching more people with this knowledge and more people to acquire. See, I just made a lot of sense out of why I would be more dangerous with this knowledge than the average person. So a sane person would be, Mike says he's persecuted. Why would they put, okay, a sane person would be like, yeah, if anybody would be targeted by the Illuminati, this type of person it would be, okay? So now arguing with fools is kind of pointless. So here's the point, okay? There's an agenda to keep the masses weak, okay? You can see my Django Unchained, No Candy for Old Men, then leave movie decode for more information on this, okay? So there's an agenda to keep the masses controlled, Okay. Even Tom Levy found like an IQ cell somewhere between his shoulders that he could rub together with something else, and he got some friction going. And I heard him in one of his videos, understand, he's like, one of his videos, he said something that's like, shows promise that possibly I can get him fully cured, understand. So he goes somewhere in the interview, he's like, yeah, somebody, maybe in response, somebody asked him, like, why is this like so covered up, and like, why it's so rare that people know something like this? And it's like, well, this kind of like, it's like people, it's easy to control people that are weak or something like this. So, something like that, or sick or weak. It's like, okay, it shows promise, understand? It shows promise. Like, it starts you on 600 milligrams of lithium, understand? Again, okay, it's like, he shows promise, we aid him with some aggressive therapeutic intervention. I feel like I could get him to be fully cured. Some aggressive therapeutic intervention. Understand? TM. So it's like whatever. So here's the point. Tom Lee, he's been diagnosed already. I would say he had diagnosed him with a subcutaneous neural region. Uh, uh, fully itis, understand? Okay. So it's so that the problem is somewhere in this region under the skin. Okay, so it's like a hint, understand? It's a diagnosis. It's subcutaneous neural region fullitis. Okay, so it's basically foolishness. Where is the? It's in his brain. Understand? So it's in this region where the brain is, under the skin, which would be where the brain is, and there's foolishness in there. So that's the it's like Hashimoto's disease. Okay, then this is the new. That's the issue, understand? It is a dose of lithium that will cure it. Okay, it's like once like you titrate up, titrate too fast. It's like you start them on. I don't know about standard care is what they give lithium. Okay, it's a start about, but it's like let's say try just 500 milligrams of lithium in the morning. Okay, 500 milligrams lunch. Okay, morning, middle day, end of day, 500 milligrams lithium. Total 1.5 grams lithium. Now, there's gonna be a certain dose where he's cured, understand, on the foolishness, because part of the foolishness is manifesting as this maladaptive behavior, saying dumb things in videos. Okay, and there's a certain dose where it's like you get the lithium level right. They probably saw there's no more foolish things said by Tom Lee videos again. So really, the problem, this the foolish words you immediately spoke about Tom Lee videos. It's a lithium deficiency problem, really. Okay, so it's like find the right dose of lithium, and there's no dumb things ever said about Tom Lee ever in the video again. We cure the problem also. So I recommend like a starter now. I don't know who's responsible for his care at this point, but I consulted now. So I adjusted doses. If the lithium doses are beneath 500 milligrams a day right now, I recommend you get them on 500 milligrams 3 times a day. 500 milligrams morning, 500 milligrams middle day, and then you type it up until you have the desired outcome. Understand? He's fully cured. Okay, so whatever. That's specific to Tom Lee. Understand? It is. He had to sign the waiver. Understand? This is not something that for every person. Understand? This is just like theoretical. So purely theoretical. So yeah, yeah, whatever. Okay. So here's the thing. Listen, nothing. If you have bad vision, okay, like really, okay. If you have a blurry vision, what's the cure to that? You just poke your eyes out, understand? Just surgically remove the eyeballs. Okay. You have a problem. I'm seeing blurry. Remove the eyes. There's no problem. Okay. Okay. It's like, are you seeing blurry? No. Okay. This is cure. It's like, hey, doctor, optician, I see blurry. Okay. Surgery, remove the eyes. Amputation. Ask the question. Are you seeing blurry? No. Cure. Okay, they don't have problem. They had a problem. They're seeing blurry. They don't see blurry anymore. It's, there's no blurriness. Okay. So anyway, this is like the cutting edge. This is already the big pharma system, allopathic style, but it's taken to the next level. Understand? So that's the point. Now here's also a thing. They used to do lobotomies on people, which is like the problem is caused by brain inflammation 9 to 10 times, I would say. Okay. That could be that they have heavy metals in the brain, that could be they have chemical toxic exposure, that could be they had a concussion, that could be they live in a mold house, they have chronic toxin mold exposure, they have brain inflammation for a long time, they get mental ill, okay? And it can be metals, chemical toxins, mycotoxins, but they are concussion, you can have toxin in itself. But the problem is brain inflammation. And then if they cut out a part of the brain, it's the cure. But in reality, I'm not joking. It's like I would be better. This is also part of like the topsy-turvy work, where somebody in this city would be better off getting me to take care of them if they're depressed, have anxiety, schizophrenia, allergies, asthma, high blood pressure, inflammation like pain in the knees, arthritis. They would be better off having me help them. They go to the mainstream thing. That's what I'm doing. Okay. And I'm out here saying it freely. So anyway, here's the point. All jokes aside, what I want to talk about here before I finish up. There's been some jokes here. Now you can tell when I went from being serious to making jokes. I hope. Okay. So here's the thing. Actual serious truth now. The bullet point truth that's important that I keep telling people is like signal and like shine the light. People here, you can learn how to be healthier here. Okay. So as long as I'm on YouTube, I should keep reminding people and be like, hey people, you can learn how to be healthier mentally, physically, spiritually. If you have health problems, you can learn how to improve them here. Okay. And then get into some specifics. So detoxification, some words on detoxification. Like I said, your body detoxes itself by sweating and urinating and defecating. So something that you can do that's like should be part of what you do to help your body detox is to make sure that you're urinating frequent enough, meaning you're pissing not just once a day, but 2-3 times at least a day, and not 1 time a day. You're taking at least 1 shit a day. A lot of people are constipated, slow builders. Okay, frequent bowel movements is very important. Okay, for a variety of reasons. If you don't have frequent bowel movements, you'll be poisoned by bacteria in the stomach that are going when food stays too long and kind of rotting. So things that you can do to help yourself detox. Make sure that you're sweating intermittently, like you're having sweat sessions, you're urinating frequently, and you're defecating, taking shits. Chelation, okay, some teach on chelation. Chelating is you have heavy metals, and like I said, your body stores, you have a higher concentration of heavy metal toxins in adipose tissue, meaning your fat, okay? So your body stores metals, toxins in fat tissue, okay? And it's similar to in Chernobyl, because the heavy metal toxins are radiating oxygen stress information. So encapsulated, like the sarcophagus in Chernobyl. So you have radioactive material here. And the environment around this solid object, there's radiation, okay? So you encapsulate it and put a sarcophagus, you drown it in concrete, you put lead around it, you put metal to reduce like the radiation coming from the object that's radioactive. Similar to that, where heavy metal, like a particle, like lead here, lead here, it's causing inflammation, oxidative stress around it. So something you can do that has a detox effect. Heavy metals that are stored in your tissues, in your fat tissue, in muscle, whatever is stored. You have heavy metals are stuck in your body right now. As long as these metals are in your body, they're hurting your body. They're causing oxidative stress inflammation. Meaning if you have heavy metals in your wrist, that's going to give you oxidative stress inflammation in your wrist. And as long as it stays in here, or if you would have like some kind of heavy metal in your thumb joint here, it's stuck here, the cartilage, like in the bottom, like it's stuck here, and you have pain there because there's some heavy metals in here. And as long as it's in here, they give you inflammation. If the inflammation is high enough, you have pain like a sore thumb or something like this. As long as it's in there, it's going to be giving inflammation, okay, hurt your health. Before you can get it out of your body, which is chelation. And chelation is something you can do to remove, like pull things out of tissues and have them leave your body. But there's a right way to go about that. Before you can remove metals out of your body, you can put vitamin C in your body. And vitamin C being in the same place as the metal can make the metal hurt you less. Do you understand? So if you have aluminum in the brain, as long as aluminum is in the brain, it's giving you inflammation in the brain, okay? And as long as it's in here, it's going to be giving you inflammation in your brain, okay? Inducing the inflammation. It's going to be in here giving brain inflammation. Before, when you can remove the aluminum from your brain and have it leave your body, what you can do is put vitamin C in the same place. So you have aluminum here, and as long as it's there, it's giving you inflammation in the around it, okay? Which is, if it's in the brain, it's giving you brain inflammation. When you can remove this, as long as it's there, it's going to be radiating oxidative stress inflammation. It's going to be hurting the surrounding tissues, okay? If you put vitamin C in the same place, it's like the aluminum is giving +1 inflammation in there, it's like around it, okay? You put vitamin C in the same place, the vitamin C is giving -1 inflammation. So if you have enough vitamin C, if you have vitamin C in the same place as the aluminum, you're counteracting the inflammation effect and you'll be less hurt by this aluminum in the brain. See? So that's also part of knowledge, okay, that can make a difference. First of all, you need to know that if you or somebody you know has a mental health problem, a lot of times there's a component, there's a part of it that's brain inflammation. If you have a mental health problem, more likely than not you have a brain inflammation problem. What are some common sources of like brain inflammation? Metals in the brain, chemical toxins basically, ending up in the brain giving inflammation. When you can remove things that are in the brain giving inflammation, if you put vitamin C in the brain, the vitamin C being in the same place, it's going to counteract it. So yeah, basically, and all of this is like people with mental health problems would have gotten improvement from taking my 3-part protocol advice, and I don't always like start teaching and try to explain things where it's like, why? Okay, it's just like do this, and people that get on the protocol, make those vitamin C, cut down the sugar, and detox life, they're going to see improvement in any mental physical health problem they have. And like part of it's like because they have inflammation, and you take vitamin C, it's going to lower inflammation system-wide. One thing that's good about vitamin C, gets everywhere, so it gets in the brain. So if you have brain inflammation, you take vitamin C, the vitamin C goes into your brain, there's no inflammation in the brain, it causes the brain barrier. And it's small enough, like have good distribution, gets everywhere in the body. So anyway, here's some bullet point facts. Chelation, some thoughts on chelation. You don't just start chelating, like you're like, oh, I learned this something called chelation. You can detox more by taking chelator. So, and I heard that cilantro or something like this can help you chelate, which is true. So I just like start take a lot of cilantro. No, if you release too much too soon, you can hurt yourself. Detoxification, retoxification. Okay, and that's quoting Tom Levy, okay. And he's correct enough. So here's the point. Okay. So here's the point. Part of chelation, anything due to chelate, which most people don't do because they haven't learned that they need to do it and the right way to do it and things like this. And they don't understand that part of the problems is caused by toxins stuck in the body. So you should never start doing anything to chelate without mega dosing antioxidant. This is my chelation protocol. So, okay, meaning you don't want to be like these retarded fools in health groups on Facebook that find pleasure to, it's like, oh, chelation, okay, it's like, take cilantro or something like this, and they start taking chelators, and they don't titrate the Baltrons and vitamin C at the same time. They don't do things to ensure frequent bowel movements. They don't, which all of this is accomplished by the monotherapy megadose vitamin C. You be urinating more frequently because you're drinking more water, vitamin C water. You be having more vitamin C all over your body. So if toxins are released into circulation, you have vitamin C in the same place as there's toxins all the time. Your megadose vitamin C, you're going to have more frequent bowel movements. See, so the simple is take the chelator in conjunction with titration, daily titration Baltrons. So megadose vitamin C while chelating is really good. That this is my thoughts on chelation. If you're going to do anything to chelate, like you take a chelator, help make you release toxins, you should titrate the Baltrons while you're doing it, vitamin C. You should be making dose of vitamin C ultimately to the titration level, okay, titration Baltrons level. So don't start taking chelator before starting to make dose vitamin C before you even start, okay? So you start making dose vitamin C, first of all. If and when you start chelating, you should make dose vitamin C at a high level, ultimately daily titration Baltrons. And that's smart, that's intelligent, that's effective. So if you just start taking a lot of cilantro, whatever thing you do to chelate, you're releasing toxins into circulation. And since you have toxins stored in fat tissue, and it's kind of shielded off, so it's not hurting you as much as if it's in circulation, but because it's like encapsulating fat, okay? You take the chelator, it releases it into circulation. Not only can it redeposit if you don't have a good flow and like good detox pathways. You don't have like frequent urination, perspiration, defecation. See, you have, it can redeposit. So if you release something, and you're like me, you're urinating frequently, perspiring, having frequent bowel movements, it's like we have some release, and Mike is shitting, it's leaving, Mike is sweating, it's leaving, Mike is urinating, it's leaving. See, okay. So it's like you're kind of clogged up, okay? So you're releasing it, it stays in circulation, and it ends up redepositing here or somewhere else, or in some organ or something like this. So part of detoxing is very important is to ensure good, like open detox pathways, where you have your system, your body be effective. It's like urinating frequently, you're perspiring, you're shitting frequently, okay? So that if something is released, it has the option to pass. It has the ability to pass. Understand? It's like there's some toxin circulation. It's not that long until you shit, sweat, or piss. See? So it can leave in this way. And you make also vitamin C, which means, think about it like this. You have heavy metals that are stored away in fat tissue. You take a chelator, it pulls it out of the fat tissue, enters into circulation, waiting to be released, okay? Now, when it's in circulation, it can hurt you more than when it was stored away in fat. So detoxification is detoxification. So the toxin, this milligram amount of a toxin in your bloodstream can be more, it's like an IVC versus an IM or adipose or whatever. Okay, whereas, yeah, there's a reason don't inject drugs into your fat tissue, really. See, if they want like the milligram amount bang for your buck, this substance we're injecting into somebody for medical effect. It's not like into the brown fat or something like this. See, it's into the bloodstream. See, so this milligram amount, a milligram, the dose makes the toxin is the same. Now also the form is like a milligram of nicotine smoked, put in water, drunk, transdermally absorbed, injected in the liquid. Understand, a milligram is not the dose makes the toxin, it's the delivery method is also part of it. See? So it's like this is partial truth, the dose makes the toxin. Well, injecting a liter of water into your bloodstream versus drinking it, it's not just the dose. See? It's not a liter of water into a human body has this effect. See? No, it's how is it administered. Like, do you inject it? Do you drink it? Do you whatever? Okay, okay. What are you doing with it? Okay, so here's the point. Things don't chelate, okay, without vitamin C. Okay, don't chelate without vitamin C. Don't start chelating. Don't start doing anything to chelate without vitamin C. You should be mega dose of vitamin C before you start doing anything to chelate. Okay, detoxification. So let's say you have heavy metals in fat on your stomach. You take a chelator. It releases it into circulation. Now it's poisoning you more as it's in the bloodstream or whatever, it's in circulation. It's hurting you more than when it was stored away in this fat, okay? So, when you're releasing the toxin by taking chelator, before you can have it leave your body, which you can help it by taking vitamin C, you can help the toxins leave your body quicker, because vitamin C will make you have more frequent bowel movements. It will help you urinate more frequently, because in the way I recommend make vitamin C water drink, you'll be drinking more water. The water you're drinking is antitoxin effect. So it's antitoxin in the gut, the liquid waiting to be absorbed, which means it's the heavy metals in, but it's just something it's simple. So just drinking vitamin C water. That's the point. And it'll help you to have more frequent bowel movements. So you're chelating, you're releasing toxins. So a milligram of lead in my fat here, it's not really hurting me as much. When it's released into circulation, this milligram of lead like flow around my body, it's really like giving me inflammation, a lot of inflammation, more inflammation affecting my body right now. This amount of lead being released in circulation than was stored away in fat, okay? Now, if I have vitamin C in the same place as the lead is, as it's circulating waiting to leave my body, I'll be less hurt by the lead, understand? So having vitamin C in the same place that is a toxin, this is also the beauty of vitamin C. Certain things can be neutralized on contact with vitamin C, meaning something touches vitamin C, a toxin, certain toxins get nuked and destroyed, understand? Chlorine, for example, which is why you add vitamin C, ascorbic acid, to water. Before you even drink that water, you remove the chlorine, see? It's not like take vitamin C, drink chlorinated water, and it's like, yeah, as soon as the chlorine gets in part of vitamin C starts neutralizing in vitro, in vivo, whatever the fucking thing is, okay? So ultimately, it's like you destroy the chlorine before you get in your body. So vitamin C can destroy toxins. It's a broad spectrum antitoxin. Certain toxins, it can destroy on contact. Just getting in contact, vitamin C touching the toxin, it destroys the toxin, okay? Now, solid particles of metal, it's not like vitamin C is gonna like heat it up like a forge's fire and melt it or something like this. Like, do you understand? If I have like a grain of speck of sand size lead particle in a tissue and I take vitamin C, the vitamin C is not gonna melt it and like pull it out of my body, okay? It's a solid. Now, having vitamin C in the same place as the solid lead particle is, the lead particle is hurting me less because the vitamin C is in the same place, counteracting the oxidative stress inflammation effect the lead is having. See? And some things, vitamin C can neutralize as soon as it gets in contact with it. Yeah, I get bitten by a snake. I have liposomal vitamin C and regular ascorbic acid in my bloodstream. And the snake venom is in the bloodstream. The vitamin C hits the snake venom and starts neutralizing it. Like removing it, breaking it down, the toxin. See? So here's how I look. It's like there's solid toxins and there's liquid form toxins. Okay? It's like something in the body like snake venom. I look at it's like a liquid, understand? Vitamin C gets in there and it's like destroy the liquid. It's like destroying, it's neutralizing the venom. Okay? And things are more like solid. Vitamin C, if it can't melt it and like destroy it, vitamin C being the same place as the toxin is going to make the toxin hurt less. So a lot of this, it's like I really need to make videos where I'm like pulling this down, but this is really important stuff. So here's the point. The takeaway, what you notice this, mega dose vitamin C is the most important thing. That's the most important thing to do if you're looking to be healthier. If you got a health problem, you want to prevent it. Manganese vitamin C is key. And for people into chelating, you learn about it. People are interested in detox. I might make another video about that, you punks. Okay? Because I shine and excel in everything I do, understand? It's like, oh, Mike makes video on detoxification. It's better than celebrity influencers as usual. Eric Berg has a video on detoxing. Oh, Mike makes a video of it's better than Dr. Eric Berg's video. Because he talks about titration, maltose, chelation, explain detox pathways, and all these things that he's neglected. So part of his video is not titrate that make also vitamin C to detox your body or something like this. So on that alone, it's like definitely mine is better. So here's the point. My point is this. Order. Okay. Okay, yes. Order. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, shall we return to order? Mr. Speaker, return to order. I grant aspiration. That's the thing. So, yeah, I'll be in there, understand. Put me there. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, basically, stop being fucking retarded fools. Take my advice, okay? And I'm just telling like a dog to fly, understand? But basically, conducive to stop being a fucking retarded fool is keep listening to my videos. And either you gotta stop watching or you gotta stop being a retarded fool. That's basically, it's not too simplistic. It's like people are fucking retarded fools, which a lot of people are, unfortunately. You need to listen to my videos. And the more you listen to my videos, the less retarded of a fucking fool you'll be over time, okay? Or you stop listening, okay? Okay, so it's like take the advice, okay? Now, typically, the cancer avoids the cure, understand? So I'm the cure to cancer. And if you're the cure, part of the solution to society's problems, the cancer doesn't like the cancer cure, understand? See? So, a lot of people don't like I'm selective with toxic to toxic things, understand? And I neutralize it. I fight against things that are toxic. Okay? So, whatever. It's like the problem is the toxicity. So stop being toxic. You don't like me reacting to it. So here's the point. My point is this. You want to be healthier, take my advice, okay? I'm gonna finish it now. I gotta go live later. What is it? 2:13:22. Okay, not even 3 hours yet. I'm getting excited about how many views I got at the post game metrics as I click at the end the stream. How many views did I get? Honestly, I can do these. I can get these many views only. Really, imagine what I can do now. Okay, so. This live stream is brought to you by my new German website, okay? Which is still not revealed, understand? Okay. And possibly at some point I will put this up for donation at an auction house this year. Okay, I'll be like, that part of Mike SAHA, his live streams is he was dropping this table, the very table in his videos, okay, that he was chopping at as he was making videos, okay, is up for auction. $9,000. Okay, $9,000. Okay, 9,999.746.02 $7. It's like, oh no, which means I can go up without a few cents. More, I prefer to go up a few cents. Either way. So, yeah, it's only the bottom of 9,000. Not less. For this test track, I think it's worth $9,000. Now, you're not seeing it now, but it's like, it's like, there's only one desk like this, okay? It is the only desk that has been part of Mike SAHA's videos, live streams. It's the only one. So that checks a box for value. Secondly, it's been part of producing really valuable content. Yeah, possibly I can sign it. But yeah, $9,000. Possibly I'll be willing to publish for $9,000. Possible, quite possible. Okay. Now really, it's a little bit lower the price. Okay, I feel a bit uncomfortable. $9,000. Okay, it really should be 90 something. Okay, okay, it should be 90 something. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish up now. I might go live again later. You want to learn how to be stronger, fitter, healthier, more beautiful, slow down aging, have more energy, be less likely to get cancer. You take my advice. Now let's finish up on this statement here. Nothing I've said is as mistake medical advice or information. Okay, I'm not a doctor. Okay, talk to a doctor before making any changes to diet, lifestyle, supplementation, medication. Okay, talk to a doctor before taking any of the advices in this live stream. A licensed physician. What I've been saying is it is not intended to replace or supplant medical care by a licensed professional. Okay, so talk to a doctor before taking any health advice that you've heard me say in this video. Talk to a doctor before you take any health fitness advice that you've heard in this video. Okay, okay. I'm not a doctor. Okay. So okay. Which that giveaways how I'm wearing a white and I don't have like a noose around my neck or something. So let's get better video. Another one bites the dust. Another one in the works. Another one in the books. Another Mike Sal live stream for the history pages.